Hi, I'm Joan Newcomb, and today's morning musings is Blaze Your Own Trail. I'm doing a series of daily morning musings, and I'm using posts from my blog, Adventures in Density and Effort, as inspiration. And I wrote these posts a while ago, and the world has completely transformed since then. So if I encounter anything that is out of date, I will interrupt myself and give you the most recent information. At the end, if necessary, I will summarize the topic based on what's going on in the world today. Also have some special offers, so stay tuned to the very end to see what they are. Blaze Your Own Trail. A while ago, I went to Disneyland with my friend Nancy, who worked there, and she's also someone who plays in this realm of the world as a hologram. It added a whole different dimension of magic to the magical kingdom. The day before I went there is the day that I allot for my energetics practice. I do distance sessions, and this day I did one for an 83-year-old woman with macular degeneration, knee, and memory problems. I also did one for a 23-year-old man with miasm challenges, and an 8-year-old dog with a tumor in its ear. The dog was the easiest client. Just two pointed to a parallel universe where it has no ear problems and it's rolling on its back, asking for its tummy to be scratched. Why go to the magic kingdom when I do magic for a living? It occurred to me the other day when I bumped up against the reality of another family member, how different my life now is from when I first started on this path. It's not just a road less traveled. It's in some ways a road that's never been traveled. When I came to the proverbial where two roads diverged, it's not just the road less traveled, to paraphrase Robert Frost. In some ways, it's a road never traveled. When I come to two roads that diverge, I get out the machete and blaze my own trail. When did I start doing this? At birth, I suspect. It became more apparent when I hit different ages, notably 14, 15, 18, 21, 36, 38, 44, 51, 54. We create our realities from before we're born. I used to have the image of us lined up to register for life lessons. The more capable we are, the more challenging schedule we choose. We enroll in 8 honor or advanced placement classes, 3 different clubs and sports, an afternoon job, and then we incarnate and realize we're not in high school, this is college. So then we whine, but we secretly boast about the amount of our homework from Dysfunctional Family 101, AP Body Imperfection, and extra credit financial issues, because we forgot that we were the infinite being that designed this curriculum in the first place. The great thing about life in Adventures in Density and Effort land is that we can break out of the patterns that we created being born into. It's not dropping out or failing a grade. That's all the illusion of karmic progression. We're already infinite. There's nothing we need to learn. We're really just auditing these classes for fun. What's really fun and more challenging is to do something completely different, to paraphrase Monty Python. When you look at what's not working in your life, at what you struggle with most, usually it's something outside of yourself. It's the illusion that other people, places, and things have power over you. And the truth is, there is no power out there. This morning, I read a cute story about parents whose daughter had transitioned from a crib to a big girl bed. For several mornings afterwards, she'd called to her parents to let her out. She was no longer in a crib with barriers high off the ground, but she hadn't realized it yet. One day, they heard the pitter-patter of her little feet scampering down the hall to their bedroom. Her imagined restrictions had dissolved, and she knew she could get out of bed without any help. How often do we walk around with inner limitations, thinking that we're stuck on one path just because everybody else is drawn that way as well? The world hasn't and doesn't come to an end when you take a different route. In fact, the universe supports you blazing your own trail in amazing ways. When you do, you feel tremendously empowered with a deep sense of inner satisfaction. Your assignment this week, should you choose to accept it, is to make a different choice. Take a week to try a different path or respond differently to a pattern and see what happens. And leave a comment below because I love to read your comment. And I will have to say that it's more important than ever to blaze your own trail nowadays, that the well-trodden trails are the ones that are steeped with dysfunctional patterns, with the ways that things used to be done that are no longer current, that more likely than not are not your innate path as an amazing infinite conscious being. When you are blazing your own trail, you are using your full creative capacity as consciousness. And it really seems to me that now is the time to do it. We're at this level of evolution, of transformation, of a huge consciousness shift. And the more of us that blaze our own trails, the more we are lifting consciousness up to a whole new world of transformation. So if you like these videos, please click the like button and also please subscribe. And that way you're telling YouTube to share this far and wide and get this out to people who really need to see it. And if you'd like a free conscious consciousness technique, click on the link below to the skybox technique. It'll give you an expanded perspective of your life and answer a lot of questions for you. If you'd like to have some tools for manifestation, Manifesting Money and Miracles is my self-study course where you learn how to embody different frequencies to change your energy within to completely transform your external reality. If you want to know more, my website is joan-newcomb.com. There you can find out about my individual sessions where I take a look at the essence of who you are and what's going on in your life today. And I can answer any questions you might have, whether about relationships, about your job, about money, if you're planning to move, if you have important choices to make, or if you have a deceased loved one. I also talk to dead people, and it's all recorded just for you. And if you want to learn how to do this for yourself, Manifesting Money and Miracles is a good preparation for my coaching program where I work with you one-on-one and give you specifically curated consciousness techniques designed for you to transform your life. And you'll find that at my website as well. So go to joan-newcomb.com and I'll see you tomorrow in another Morning Musings.